Just outside White River is a place called Costa Bridge, which is like a lifestyle center with amazing shops, restaurants, different types of things. Now we like to come to a place called Oly Greek Grill, and it's run by two Greek brothers, Andre and Johnny. But you know, one of the things that we like about this place is the very cool bread that he makes, and amongst some other things. Johnny.
Good morning.
How's it, man? Listen, like 2 weeks ago,
Yes.
I came here and I tried to get a hold of you, and you said, no, I must wait until you come here and make this particular dessert that you're making, because you insisted on doing it. Now, why is it such a big deal that you got to make this?
It is because it is a complicated process. It needs specifics, and you have to apply things when they should be applied. Some are applied when they're cold, some are applied when they're warm, and they're different processes. So the first process is we get our kifi pastry, which is angel string pastry, which we fluff up, put in the pan, apply butter, and then bake it in the oven for about 40 minutes till it gets this beautiful golden color. When that's baked, it comes out of the oven, and we apply a honeyed syrup and raw honey to it so it can absorb that honey in this beautiful pastry, which gives it that specific texture.
I'm tasting it already, man.
Then now what you see me doing is we're putting on a toasted pecan, and the toasted pecan, there's a big difference between toasting any nut, of course, but pecan nuts, the aroma is specific, the taste profile changes completely. And then we apply this to this pastry, as you can see, so it gives it another layer of flavor.
Have you noticed how women read menus backwards?
Do they? Oh, you're quite right.
Exactly.
You're quite right.
I mean, have you noticed when they come in, they plan the whole night?
You're 100% right. They usually come up to the fridge and they want to see what desserts do we have, so they know how to retrospectively apply their order.
So it is no surprise that I've decided to do this program back to front. What I really got about your place was your bread.
My bread.
What is it about that bread that is just so different?
Takes time. Takes 24 hours of process before you start even baking the bread. And you have to be gentle with the bread. All our bread is not mixed in the large mixer we have in the background. It's all mixed by hand. All the dough is mixed by hand. All the manipulation of the dough is done gently by hand. There's nothing forceful. So in the old days where you saw some people kneading the dough, they were trying to accelerate the development of what we call the gluten.
That's interesting.
What we do is we let nature develop its gluten in its own time, which means you have to have a good mother for the fermentation. You have to apply the right amount so you don't overproof or make the product overly sour. And it also, depends where you've sourced your mother from. It's very important.
Okay.
So
you the other day you said to me you put something different inside this bread. What is that?
And today I'm not going to share that with you. What do I say?
Okay.
It's my secret.
Okay, so guys, you got to come back to Oly. I promise you, here across the bridge, that bread, I tell you now, I don't know what he's doing in there, but it is seriously good bread. And why is it healthy, by the way?
It's healthy because you've given the process enough time to develop the gluten properly. So it breaks down sugar, it develops the gluten, and when you do eat that bread, you don't get that feeling of heaviness in your stomach. You don't bloat, and you also don't get what they call an indigestive process where you feel heartburn.
We're using fresh ingredients. We are very attentive to our customers' needs and wants, and we exposing them to delicious Mediterranean Greek food.
Obviously, there's some products that we have to source from Greece, like our Greek olives, our magnificent Greek crushed red tomatoes and tomato paste, which unfortunately we're not able to duplicate in this country. So between those ingredients, we like to create a lot of in-house products. We source very little outside of our stores. We make, as you know, we make our own yogurt. We curd it ourselves. We strain it ourselves, and it's become legendary at this point. What we've tried to create on the menu, and it's quite clear, is that we have platters to share. Platters for 2, platters for 4, and larger families. So the idea is people get around the table. It's a sociable event, a little bit of escapism, Greece in Africa, where people are able to literally break bread and taste all the different nuances. They don't have to sit with one meal. That's why we also have that beautiful called dosouvli offering, which are the skewers, where the family or the friends order skewers that come served with veg and potatoes and bread, and they all sit as if they're sitting in their own lounge with a Greek chef.
Is
we've now made a beautiful, quite a thick custard, not exorbitantly thick, but it's a thick custard, which is made with what we call semolina. So semolina has a different texture. It's got cream, it's got milk, it's got lemon zest, orange zest, a little bit of vanilla. And this is now applied as one of the layers in this dessert. And you notice you have to be gentle with your desserts. They love you more.
That's the same with a woman, eh?
I was about to mention that.
That's why we make
Gentle.
sure they have a good experience on the last part of the dinner.